Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome, welcome. It's Coffee with Colby, and we got a good one in the house today. So grab your cup and get a good sip in. Make sure it's not tainted with anything special. It's too early. Unless it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? So good morning, good morning. Hi, Kelly. Hi, everybody. Getting ready to see everyone. Hi, Keely. Good morning. Hi, Shelby. Good morning. Oh, it's nice to see everyone. Hi, Lee. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. So it looks like we're going to have a full house today. Hi, Evie. Good morning. Good morning, Judy. Hi. Ashley Marie's in the house. So this morning, we're going to talk about creating space, okay? Because many of us want things to change. We want to grow. We want those next steps to happen. Whether you want to call in romance or you want to call in that new job, call in a new opportunity, call in a new living space, whatever the case may be, in order for that to happen, we must create space. Okay, so what happens though is sometimes we are afraid to create that space. So let's say you're losing friendships, or you lose your job, or you are losing your confidence, whatever it may be. How many times do you struggle to hold on to it, right? We don't easily release things. We don't easily trust, surrender that it's all for the highest good and then let it go, right? We struggle to hold on to it. But if you look at it as the universe is giving you an opportunity to release it. So when you release it, what happens? We create space to then bring in the new. And there's that huge fear factor, right? What if I let this go and I lose out, or it's the best it's ever been, or will never be good enough? We all do that to ourselves, right? But when we trust the universe and trust spirit, we know, you have a knowing that if I release this, it's because something new is coming in. And sometimes that's difficult, right? It's struggles. We struggle with it. We don't like change, most of us, right? We say, oh, I'm ready for change. No, you're not. You have to work through change, because the reason is change is linked to fear, right? Because it's the unknown. And many people have anxiety when it's the unknown. You create anxiety, nervousness, because we all want to know everything. We want to know how it's going to plan out, how it's going to work, how's it all going to be done, instead of just trusting the process and going along, right? So when you give yourself that opportunity to create space that spirit is trying for you, when you say yes to it, yes, I'll create space. Yes, I'm ready to create space. This will help you bring in, manifest what it is matching your vibration, what it is you want, what it is, something you may be dreaming that's on the back burner. If you create space, you're providing that opportunity to bring it in, to bring it to the reality, okay? So reading Melissa, she said, she can relate. I think a lot of us can, right? A lot of us. It's, we become so comfortable in our own fear. We don't even realize it, right? You don't even realize how comfortable you are in your own fear. You've made it your security blanket, your safety net. But when we let that go, it's kind of walking that high wire without the net underneath. When we let that go and say, all right, let me move the fear out of the way. Let me trust that the universe is creating space. They're opening it up for me so that I may then allow something new to step in. Allow something new to manifest itself within my vibration. Okay? And that takes courage. So just know that, ask yourself, am I holding on to something too long, too harsh, too fiercely? Do I need to let it go? Is it fear-based? Is that why I'm holding on to it, right? Fear-based would be, again, that fear of it not being better than if you let it go. This is the best you're going to have. What if you fail? What if you fall? What if it's the worst mistake you ever made? You get it, right? You get this. So when we allow ourselves this gift that Spirit gives us, they say, all right, listen, this is not the right person for you. You keep holding on to them. You keep struggling with it. You keep wanting to make this work, but it's not the right person for you. So we're going to pull them out. If you trust that Spirit, if you trust the universe, they're giving you an opportunity to create space so that they can bring in someone that is more in alignment with you. Maybe more loving or listening better, more similar hobbies or goals, interests, things like that. When you think you can change someone, you can't. You cannot change anyone. So there's no sense in staying in a relationship where you think they're going to become the person you want them to be. No. So if you have that ability to let it go, right? Create the space, you will pull in someone that is in alignment. It's the same thing with your job, right? Let's say you're in a job that you're not really loving, but it's secure, it's comfy, like an old pair of shoes. So you don't sit there and really go out looking for something, or you make excuses. I won't be able to make as much as I'm making now because I've been at the other place for so long. Well, it depends on what you want. Sometimes you may have to make a little less to do something you love a little more to then get to that level you were at before. But at least you'll be happier on the journey, right? So you have to open up these fear boxes, open up these chambers that we lock things away in so that we can create the space to let something new come into our vibration. Let something new come into our awareness. Let a new opportunity come in, a new friendship, a new relationship. Like I said, a new house. What if there's something you really want in a space, but again, you've been settling because the rent is cheap, or it's the best you're gonna get, or the location is good. But if you're continuously settling, you're continuously crowding your ability, you're crowding opportunity. We don't want to crowd opportunity. Opportunity needs space. So when you want something new, go ahead and purge it out of your life. Purge the old out of your life, okay? So if you want a new job, start working on that. Get that resume done. Figure it out. Sit down. Plan what you want. Don't get so locked into what you've been doing to limit yourself as to what you want to do. Okay? Same thing with your living space. Go through it. Do you need everything in it? Or is it just crowded? Is it just crowded? Go through, create space in your living space. Even that in itself will shift the energy, shift the vibration. Same thing with a partner. If you're in a relationship and you're just miserable, or you love them, but you're just constantly trying to change them, just take a moment, sit back and ask yourself, is this really what I want to continue doing? Because it's exhausting. That's very exhausting. And I don't know how rewarding it will be. With your own goals, right? Look at your goals. What are you settling on? What are you sitting on? And why are you sitting on it? Why are you not moving forward? Why are you not sitting there saying, you know what? I'm going to create space and then I'm going to pull that in. I'm going to create space so I can manifest what it is I know I want and deserve and will bring me joy and fulfillment. You all have the potential. We all do. We are given these choices, right? We come into the living and we're given these choices, okay? But if you choose to stay still, if you choose to stay parked and not move, then you can't expect something new to happen. And for the people that say, oh, everything just falls out of my life, and they look at it negatively, it's falling out of your life because it's not in alignment. But are you then opening up and creating space for what is in alignment? That's the key. It's not just poo-pooing on what left. It's celebrating on the possibility of what can come in. right? So you got to create space. So what I want you to do, your homework today, is to ask yourself, where in my life, what areas in my life can I create space, and how can I do that? What are 3 simple action steps I can take today to create space to bring that in? Okay? And hi, Cheryl. So just know that it's possible for each and every one of us, okay? One person is not more privileged than the other. And when you remember that, when you remember that we all have the same set that Spirit has given us, what are we going to do with it? That gives you that freedom to create the space to pull it in. Hi, Catherine. Nice to see you. Hi, Leanne. So there you go. That is your Coffee with Colby for today. This Thursday, such a special guest on Colby Rebel Live. I have past life regressionist Mira Kelly on the show with me. So Mira was the personal past life regressionist of Dr. Wayne Dyer. And he raved about her. He raved about her in his workshops, in his books. Really, she's phenomenal. She's going to be on air with me in studio. We are also doing, if you're in LA or can get to LA, all right, she is doing a workshop. We're doing a workshop together on June 29th. And we're going to talk about this, creating space. What is your soul purpose? Using past life regression to unlock any blocks that you've created in manifesting your soul's purpose. So you want to come hang out. June 15th in LA, beginner's intuition class, so come hang out with me. Lisa Williams and I, August 16th, is a demonstration right here in LA. So I all know how much you all love Lisa. I love Lisa, so we're going to dem together. It's going to be fantastic. Anyhow, so much going on. Be sure to just follow the page. Make sure you like the actual page so you get the updates. So much is coming forward that I can't wait to share with you. So anyhow, remember everyone, remember to shine your light and to shine it bright. All right. Lots of love to you. I will see you this Thursday night on Colby Rebel Live. Take care of yourself, and remember, go out there and create some space, okay? Yvonne, I'm coming to Norway next June. Ooh, see, stay tuned. Bye, everybody.